My name is Kamanga Kapinga. I'm a licensed investment advisor at Verve Global. And Verve Global is a licensed investment advisory firm, but we also do strategy services for inward investments in the Tanzanian jurisdiction. Our main role is pretty much to guide all the potential clients that are interested in investing in Tanzanian securities, etc., and other capital markets products. I feel like the regulator can do more in terms of developing the Tanzanian capital markets. They have done within their means, within their resources available to them, educated at least some of us professionals to come on board and join their courses. There's a lot of IPOs that are coming in, from telecoms to mining. The regulator can play a key role in sensitizing the businesses that are actually required to list, and actually understanding some of the challenges that they may have prior to listing. The Vodacom IPO, being Tanzania's biggest IPO, has had a huge impact. Not just in terms of the muscle that they have in marketing and advertising wise. They did a lot of things in a very short period of time. Within the 6 months that they were required to list, they had already appointed the advisors, then they already worked on their legal opinions and everything to the dot. So they did quite a great job. Vodacom going into the market has made your average Tanzanian feel like they can be part of this movement. Whether or not it's oversubscribed or undersubscribed, we have yet to see the number, so we cannot comment on that. But we have definitely seen a huge injection from pension funds within the last few weeks prior to closing. So we hope that that would have a huge impact going forward. Institutional investors have always played part in most of the IPOs in one way or the other. If you look at the Tanzanian capital markets historically and how it was set up, it was basically a vehicle that was pushed to offload the government's stake in institutions, during the privatization era. From Swissport to TBL privatization to NMB to CRDB, they've always played a part one way or the other. And I think we'll still be seeing them being involved, in the upcoming IPOs, especially the mining IPOs, because these are, companies that are worth a lot of money. And knowing the Tanzanian economy, there aren't that many businesses or individuals that can put down 200 or 300 billion shillings. Only the pension funds can. This could be one way of getting at least the government to have a stake in some of the key companies in the economy. You can say in a way that are we going back to nationalization, but there's two angles to it. At least that's how I look at it. If the media wants to play a part, in the capital markets and what's happening, they should, at least inform the potential investors of all the stakeholders that are involved. It doesn't hurt the media doing rounds and talking to different investment houses, different brokers, different advisors, to just have a perspective, different perspectives. Why not interview the companies that have been in the stock exchange for the last, 20 years, and the ones that have done well, the ones that are struggling, what are their challenges? From a business perspective, we can always be optimistic about our industry and where it's going. Last year, I mean, literally 12 months ago, we did not expect the kind of activity that we're seeing right now. The whole world is watching. Everybody's talking about Tanzanian capital markets, and this is something that the regulator and all the players, we wanted to bring attention to this.